Ladies and gentlemen, the big day is here. Riyadh season, February the 22nd. You know the drill. But let's have a few final thoughts regarding Martin Bakole. He apparently got here in the early hours of the morning, 2 a.m. on fight day. He's weighed in at 315 pounds, which is, in my opinion, way too heavy. But it's not entirely surprising. A lot of us were thinking, yeah, that sounds about right. He'll probably come in north of 300 pounds. So what does that do to his chances? It minimises them, or it certainly reduces them. I think if you consider who Parker was previously fighting, which was obviously Dubois, another come-forward banger who's much, much faster than Bakole, even when Bakole's at an optimum weight. I don't think Parker will have any problems with, slipping and sliding away from Mr. Bakole. Massive credit to Bakole for taking the fight, and Parker as well, for not choosing someone on paper easier. We did hear that Bakole had been doing 8 weeks training in Scotland. I mean, he's naturally a very, very big man anyway, but he's fighting a Jagber in May, supposedly. I don't know whether that's going to go ahead now. It might well do. But off the cuff pick, I got to go for a Parker points win. But it would not surprise me if in the first 4 rounds, before Bakole starts huffing and puffing, which surely inevitably he will, if he does clip Parker, because as I've said before, Parker is, he's been looking a bit brittle, a bit vulnerable. When he's clipped, he goes over. He did twice against Zhang, so it is feasible that early on Bakole might catch him and knock him out. But all things considered, my loose pick, and it is a very loose pick, is going to be Parker on points. No, I think he probably stops him through exhaustion. 10 rounds. But certainly a Parker win. That's what I'm going for. The other thing I wanted to mention was the amount of money that Bakole is getting for this fight. Now, it's a lot less than I thought it would be. I thought he'd at the bare minimum, he'd be getting $1 million. It's been reported that he's getting, I can't remember, was it 425 or 475? 475,000, I think. Oh, it's not chump change to anyone, is it? Even when you take out your tax, your expenses and so on, paying off Billy Nelson. And yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad money, because it's not bad money, but at the same time, for bailing out Parker, yeah, it's not a massive purse. I reckon if he'd held out for $1 million, Turkey would have said, go on, and there's your $1 million. But again, credit to him for taking it, because what he's probably thinking, and what Billy Nelson is probably thinking, is, well, we'll spring the upset and then we can write our own check. We'll be getting, 5 million, 10 million next time. I always remember when Holyfield fought Mike Tyson the first time, he took chump change by his standards, because he said, I'm going to beat this guy. And everyone was saying, you're taking a small purse to fight a guy you've got no hope against. And Holyfield said, well, actually, I'm going to knock him out, which he did. And then afterwards, of course, it opened the floodgates for him to have much, much bigger purses. So sometimes, as the old, one of the many cliches of business is that you've got to speculate to accumulate. I suppose Bakole and Nelson are thinking that way. But hey, look, I'll be surprised if he can do more than 4 rounds, Bakole, in that condition, with that preparation. I could see him just trundling forward, being very slow. Single jabs might work for a while, but is he going to out-jab Parker? Parker with his sharpness, having done a full camp? Very unlikely. But if he catches him, you never know. Parker might get sloppy. It only takes a second, and bang, it's all over. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to the whole card. And I'll be doing reviews as the fights unfold. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a good one. So, I'll see you all later, and look out for the vids. Leave your comments and all that for this video. If you've got any final thoughts on this fight, or on the Parker Bakole fight, or maybe the card itself, just let us know. And I'll have a read. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good one. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.